thunderous blades of U.S. Army helicopters mean many things to soldiers at war. Sometimes the sound means an infantryman is approaching battle, while other times the deafening roar is the sound of rescue and evacuation. These helicopters making an approach in an Afghanistan mountain valley carry combat troops that are on the move. This CH-47 Chinook was also my ride back to the Afghanistan capital in Kabul. The Black Hawk helicopter represents the new technology in place in the U.S. military. Black Hawks are used in a number of combat roles, and they're also widely used in military and civilian rescue operations. The CH-47 Chinook helicopter is used primarily for troop transport. Afghanistan is a high country, and the extra elevation limits the effectiveness of these aircraft. While the twin overhead blades of the CH-47 are powerful, these helicopters fly very low to the ground, often lower than nearby mountaintops, as you will see later in this report. Aircraft in war often fly in pairs for protection, and this crewman wastes no time after getting airborne in locking and loading his machine gun. Increasing hostilities in Afghanistan and Iraq have put aircrews on high alert, and the recent loss of a helicopter like this in a similar area in recent weeks is a reminder of how vulnerable they are to everything from ground fire to mechanical failure. Cold weather is also an obstacle. Winters in Afghanistan are cold and unforgiving. The area is known for its rugged terrain and hardy people. They live in sub-zero conditions without adequate fuel for heat, or food, or clothing. Children here are often seen walking through the snow without shoes. It is a pathetic sight all too often. The soldiers of the Afghanistan National Army say they take the fight to the Taliban and other anti-coalition forces whenever possible. And it is commonly agreed that their fighting fury and spirit inspires great fear in the fanatical, pseudo-religious enemy, an enemy that is known for their black turbans and their cruelty toward women and little girls. So they climb aboard the helicopters without fail and fly off to destinations unknown. The only sure thing they can always count on is the violence that lies ahead. They aren't known for their aim, but all the American, British, and Canadian soldiers that I worked with say the Afghans are brave and always willing to fire their weapons in anger. In this region of Afghanistan, an aircraft can fly at 9,000 feet of altitude and yet only be 100 feet off the ground. Another reason the helicopters fly fast and low is because a fast-moving target is difficult to hit when it's close to the ground. Pilots and aircrews say they do all they can to keep the helicopters out of harm's way whenever possible, and the mechanical and avionic crews on the ground keep their planes in top shape for the missions ahead. All told, it is a vast effort to keep these huge flying machines in order. But with IEDs becoming an increasing problem on the roads below, air travel still remains a fast and effective option for the military forces at war. In Afghanistan, I'm Tim King reporting for SalemNews.com.